G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim, episode 90. Hope you guys are doing well. We're just out here seeing if we can gather up some copper. That's not copper, this is. And yeah, we're gonna bring all of this copper back, turn them into copper bars, and subsequently make a few more sconces for the lighting needs of our new house. And yes, in the previous episode we have quote-unquote officially moved in, so to speak. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. There's still a lot of stuff that needs to happen if we are to sort of move in completely though. So yeah, I'm gonna try and focus on bringing across all the things that we will need. So in the meantime though, while you guys watch me sort of wail away at this copper deposit and gather up all of the copper ores, I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you guys who've been sort of watching and following along, particularly those who have subscribed to the channel as a result of the series as well. Channel's recently reached 600 subscribers. We're, you know, just a little bit over 600 subscribers right now. Yeah, really happy about it. Obviously it's a nice milestone. I'm probably not really gonna do any like big celebrations for any of you guys who've been around the channel for a while. I tend to make like a bit of a boozy video where I sort of mix up a cocktail and celebrate. I haven't actually done that for 500 subscribers, and I did sort of say to myself that I won't really celebrate, you know, reaching 600, 700 or anything like that. The next big one really is going to be when the channel hits 1,000 subscribers, and obviously I'm going to be super pumped for that because, you know, well, I guess for any YouTuber working on videos and creating content, 1,000 is where I guess things start getting serious, right? So that's the goal anyway. So once again guys, I appreciate all of your support and your subs, and if you haven't subscribed then please consider to do so. Definitely helps the channel out, but if you're happy just to lurk, I appreciate you being here as well. So yeah, thanks guys. How are we going here? 357. We still got space for a little bit more. I'm just worried about like some of our goodies sort of, you know, sliding down into the river behind us. So perhaps maybe I'm just going to stand on this side, try to prevent that from happening. Unfortunately, the day has started looking very glum and wet and miserable. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of good weather later on. Not that it really makes too much of a difference, aside from maybe, you know, getting this wet buff, which obviously is not always fun. Well, I don't even know when there is a time that it is fun, to be honest. It is always not great to be constantly wet. Okay, here we go. We are at our max weight, but I can get rid of stones. Do I really want to do that? Let's maybe get rid of some of the stones. Only reason why I say that is because I think the copper ores are a tiny little bit more valuable. Can we get rid of maybe another 3 stones? Okay, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, okay. That'll have to do. Can I just grab one more? No. Prohibited. Okay. Deers. I mean, I feel sorry for the deers because they are super unaware of our presence. Oh, actually, no. We don't have the space to be carrying stuff. Okay, let's head back. And lately, I know in the past we've had like issues with gathering up the resins, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be a problem anymore. We've definitely got plenty of resin now. Is this still copper? No. I think that's for when we were gathering up the stone. And yeah, we did set up that portal, so we should be able to get back to that copper pretty quickly. Though I don't really think there is a need for us to do that. I think we've got enough copper for the moment. So yeah, let's not worry about it. And, you know, when we need to gather up some more stone, which we will be needing very, very soon, we should be able to just teleport out there and focus on breaking down some stone formations or rock formations. Okay, so, what to do? I think we'll just dump some of our copper ores into the smelter, and at least we should be able to get a few more going. And even if we end up not really, you know, using all of these copper bars, at the very least, you know, we should be able to have it when we need it. There is going to be an expansion of the house on the outside to sort of get a farm going, so you know, we need to sort of think about lighting for that. 150, just trying to think of how we're going to organize things here. I probably should put certain things away. We've got some ingredients that need to be put down as well, but I'm sort of hanging on to that because the first thing I really want to do is to try and get ingredients here in the kitchen, or in the new kitchen rather. Then there's also the matter of making ourselves a cauldron. Let's see here. Cauldron. We actually need some tin for that. Okay, so that might be something that we need to sort of go out and fetch soonish. Okay, so let's start moving things across here. And as I said, we're going to get the pantry going first and foremost. That way we can start sort of cooking stuff. Oh yes, sorry, my bad. We need to disconnect and connect it to the old home. So let's do that. So we set this to explore. Very good. Okay, here we are. I'd like to also make a bonfire at the new place, so we'll think about that as well. But yeah, one thing at a time. Actually, we did ignore a lot of our farming, and I just worried about things sort of dying off if we don't pick things up. Like here, the onion seeds have, you know, died off. So yeah, let's just do the farming here. Maybe in the comments someone can tell me if my theory of things sort of dying off is correct or not, because you know, I just made an assumption that the reason why things were looking a little bit patchy and there were a few items here and there that we couldn't grow. It's not because they didn't grow, it's probably because they just died out eventually. Again, I don't know how to confirm that, but you guys can let me know if that is a thing. Alright, let's grab our cultivator here, and let's do what we need to do. So we'll continue with the seeding stuff. Weather's cleared up, which is nice. Let's hope it stays that way for a little bit. Now, we did make the dragon bed the other day as well, and I assume the dragon bed is, you know, of course it's nicer on the eyes, but I assume it also gives us better comfort compared to the other basic bed that we had been using for a while. Okay, looks good. We'll continue with more turnips on this side. And let's go with carrots. And I'm gonna go heavy on the onions this time, as making those onion soups is very easy to do just with the onions, right? So probably okay for us to make quite a few more onions. Okay, that looks good. Let's just repair stuff. Is it night? I think it is, so maybe it's worthwhile for us to just have a sleep. Just thinking here if I want to slaughter some of my boars. How are we doing on the food front? Oh yeah, that's right, we've already transferred the food. Okay, so let's bring across, like, the essentials first. And we'll sort of make a few trips back. And since we're not really building, maybe it's okay for us to not sleep. And we can just continue working through the night. Yeah, if we were building and stuff, I'd want a little bit more light to work with. So that we can actually see what we're doing, but... So we've got this reinforced chest to sort of keep food in. But I'm thinking we should sort of keep... hang on one second. I've forgotten to put, like, all of our seeds away. Anyway. So yeah, I still want to think about maybe putting in some kind of a pantry for raw ingredients. So how do I do that? I want to sort of make it look nice as well, you know? Like, I don't want to just, you know, have something that is sort of floating. I'd prefer if we had, like, I don't know, something that looks like it is, you know, shelving slash furniture. What if we do that, and then we actually sort of put... Oh, God. How rude. And come in here, in my kitchen, swing swords at me. I guess it is probably because it's dark, right? So, a lot of these enemies tend to spawn. Okay, so let's continue. So I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I suppose maybe having a sleep does get rid of enemies, doesn't it? Like, enemies that spawn at night, specifically. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm sort of thinking, does it make sense to do something like this at all? So we're sort of decorating a little bit with our storage, making it look a little bit nicer. Totally unnecessary, obviously. That might be a little bit overkill. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. Maybe I need to sort of get some inspiration from other people on YouTube with the way they sort of build stuff. I've expended like a lot of my wood as well, trying to do that. So I might actually be out of wood now. To actually build storage. So I'm just gonna steal that. And we can start, you know, putting some more storage in. Okay, so I sort of want to think about like grouping things as well. Do I want to go with like veg and you know, like herbs and stuff in this lower one, and then we go with like meats and then other sort of supporting ingredients like entrails and whatnot? Maybe. Anyway, since we're here, I might also just fetch some more food. We're gonna need maybe a couple more sausages and maybe I can bring the ice cream. Maybe that's fine. Dump some more onions in there. More carrots. Yeah, let's go back and let's just tidy up a little bit here. Specifically these seeds. I don't want to be carrying these seeds. And I do need some more wood. I can't remember if I stacked some wood outside the teleporter here. I think maybe we've already taken all of the wood with us. So, do we have any wood sitting around in here? Not exactly. Just need the plain wood. Any plain wood out here? Nah. Okay, no luck. Alright, well. Oh my god, we've got a stack of, like, fine wood right here. Didn't realize. Dandelions. What do we need dandelions for, guys? I can't remember now. Are there any recipes that need dandelion? Let me just take a look. It's been a while. I feel like someone kept saying, you know, very early at the beginning of the playthrough that dandelions were important for something. Ah, yeah, these mead bases. That's what we need it for. Righto. Well, let's bring the dandelions. Okay, why not? Thistle and the berries and the mushrooms. We'll bring. Alright, yeah, I do need to fetch wood. Oh man, it's raining again. Bloody hell. You know, organizing myself at any new base or anything like that, that's probably one of the activities that I really dislike the most. If you can't already tell, guys. And that is the reason why I am always disorganized. It's an organized mess, alright? I know roughly where things are, and it works for me. But I know a lot of people get really antsy about me not being too organized. And if you've stuck around and still watched this far, then I applaud you, and I thank you very much for your support. Do we want to keep mushrooms in here as well? Hang on. We don't really have any other veggie types, right? So I suppose mushrooms can go in here. So it makes sense. Or hang on, herbs and stuff. Yeah. We need space for herbs. And berries. We'll see how we go. It could be maybe a couple of chests for the, you know, the veg. And then we have to sort of think about maybe sharing between the meats and the other sort of supporting ingredients. Okay, managed to get some more onion seeds. It is really just the wood that I'm trying to resolve here, so why don't we just quickly teleport to... what do we call the teleporter? I think it's resourcing. There we go. Okay, good times. We should maybe be able to gather up some wood from all of the enemies that we killed before. They should have dropped quite a bit of wood. Or maybe not. It wasn't too much, was there? Alright, that's fine. Let's go up here. We just need to make sure we're finding the right trees to cut down. maybe one more tree. I think we should be able to just go back and continue with our transfer of the pantry. And it is taking longer than I expected. Okay, I can definitely see a drake up there. I thought I heard one. And even when we're at the new home, every now and then you can actually hear drakes up in the mountains. I don't know if I should be worried or not. Okay, I think we've got enough wood for now. Let's make the storage and we'll be able to move all of our stuff. It also might not be a bad idea to actually name this this portal, or actually put a marker for it, just so that we know it's here. Okay, cool. Fun times. Alright, so let's get chests set up. Like so. And I might need some stairs here, or ladders, just to give us a better angle while we're looking at building this thing out. Maybe there. Okay. Hopefully this sort of looks nice-ish. But I might actually play around with it. And if I find a better idea that I like, I might actually sort of take everything back out and sort of redo it. But for now, for the purposes of just getting our stuff moved, I think this will do. Let's chuck these in. And obviously the top one we want for meats. So, yeah, we've definitely got more space for meats. We should actually just fetch all of that. Let's throw that away. I think we've got a few bits and pieces lying about here as well. Yeah, meats. Let's fetch some more. Ah, darn. Okay, I I used the wrong connection. All right. This is bound to happen. Okay, so let's grab the rest of our ingredients. These bukeberries, I mean, we really need them? I have not seen a use for the bukeberries just yet, but you know what? Maybe we ought to keep them for now. that's all empty. So yeah, guys, I'm sort of still thinking about whether or not I want to actually break things down and just get rid of everything here. It's sort of nice to just have our old home here and not have to destroy everything. I know it basically means that we're going to have to just regather a lot of materials to actually build our base out. Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. Haven't really made a decision yet. Yeah, I guess, how likely is it that we will need to fall back to base number 2? Maybe it's unlikely. Maybe I'm just making things harder for myself by, you know, keeping things there. Maybe I should just break things down. We'll leave the structure there, obviously. I think that looks fine. Let's chuck meats in here. So we know for certain where the meats are going to be. And yeah, we need to fetch entrails and the like. These can go in there, I think, because we need these for ice creams. Or maybe we can use this middle chest as, you know, supporting ingredients. Maybe. I'm just gonna get rid of this ice cream. Give us a little bit more stamina. And these turnips I'm gonna drop for the piggies. Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to do a bit of a sailing exercise, obviously. So we need that for ice creams. I mean, we do need a few other bits and pieces for food and the like, right? Like blood bags, even, I think, guck is also used for food, if I'm not mistaken. I just can't remember. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not the guck. Ooze is used for muck shakes, though. Entrails. Okay, I'm deciding, guys, I'm making the executive decision to just remove some of our chests here, and we'll remove various other things as well. Make it a little bit easier on us to, you know, actually live in the new place. Obviously, things that require ores or bar versions of those ores, well, we might need to you know, collect a few things in the vicinity, like tin, for example, so that we can start making the cauldron. So entrails can go here. I think it makes sense for entrails to be here. Blood bags, maybe the all this ooze as well. I don't know. I'm sort of thinking this all sort of comes from killing the animals, right? Whereas this stuff. I mean, the honey, it does come from an animal, but we're not really killing the bees or anything, so... freeze glands. Yeah, well, freeze glands definitely comes from killing an animal as well, right? So, we'll drop that in there. I think this makes sense. Bukeberries, arguably, it comes from killing an animal as well, but you know what? It can stay there. And so hopefully that's going to be enough. Otherwise, I can always, you know, make another set of 3 chests over here. And we can sort of keep even more ingredients. I'm sort of trying to think about where I want to keep this thing, because we are going to need to also play around with, like, placing supporting structures and whatnot. Anyway, that looks fine for now. So we have technically moved all of our food-related items. The kitchen's not ready yet. We will need the cauldron in, so I think the next goal is to find some tin, get that cauldron in, and from there, yeah, we can sort of go in various paths. We could, you know, continue to move stuff across, or we could start focusing on walling the area that we want to use for the home to farm and all that sort of stuff. I think we'll break things up a little bit, and we'll start walling once we get that cauldron in. I'm only here because I just want to chuck this away. Now, speaking of the farm, I think I've mentioned this in the last several episodes now, but it seems that we can't really find any boars nearby, and I'm a little bit worried about that, because obviously we do want to tame some boars. I don't suppose the boars can get through the portal if I tried to lead them there, but although tamed boars, they don't exactly, like, do what we tell them to do, right? So they just sort of do their own thing. Okay, so let's... It is getting dark though, isn't it? Like, I sort of want to look for tin, but I don't really know if I want to do it in the dark. Anything we can do right now over here? Maybe we can grill up some deer meat. It's the first time we've used the iron cooking station, actually. I wonder if it just allows you to cook more things, or if you can speed up the cooking process. Yeah, not sure. Just looking at the upgrades that we need for the workshop. I suppose we can get a spice rack pretty easily, to be fair. Need a little bit of silver for the butcher's table. I don't think we've got any silver sitting around here. Yeah, so I suppose the other issue that we're also having right now is with the storage area not built yet. A little bit reluctant to try and move everything. But then we really have no choice, otherwise we'll be constantly operating off of 2 bases. So I might sort of do a thing where we just keep everything in storage out here until the storage area is built. Let's do that, and we're gonna have a sleep now. And when we wake up, we'll have a bit of an adventure, try to look for some tin. And hopefully we'll be able to get, I think it's 10 tin bars that we need. Yeah, okay, that's actually quite a lot. We need lighting up on the second floor, actually. So, that's also a problem. Actually, we should be using the teleporter. I was about to just run over there. Okay, so surely there should be enough tin along the river that we have just over here. So that's my goal, really, just looking around in this area. Okay, look at all this stuff. Yeah, I'll grab all this stuff. Deer. Okay, no, don't worry about the deer. Just have a look around here. So, yep, bit of tin. I can't remember if one ore translates to 1 bar. I think it does. So we might actually have all the tin that we need right now. But I might just spend a little bit of time gathering some more. You never know what we'll need some tin for. Let me just gather those resources there. Okay. Yeah, and at least if we're sort of gathering tin on the way back to the house, yeah, that sort of kills 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak, because we're not going to be able to teleport anyway, right? So we might as well be heading back there while we do this. I'm not seeing any more tin around here. Oh, hey, it's a boar. I don't really know if I want to kill it, though, because we might need it later on. Tempting to get rid of it to try and spawn a 2-star. But at the moment, I think I'm gonna... Ow! I'm gonna take what I can get. Is this boar gonna, like, try to continue to try and get to us, or what's the deal? Okay, so our tin bars are on the way. Just put the rest there. Really don't need that. Well, actually, you know what? We could use it to actually make like a mounted trophy. But maybe it's a little bit too early to start thinking about that. Let's get rid of these. Okay. So while we're waiting for our tin to smelt, I think the next thing we can do is to try and get those sconces that we were trying to get in the previous episode. We're missing something. We're missing the forge. That's fine. Might have to move the forge slightly, because we do need a sconce over towards the bedside as well. Let's get a forge in. So forge just right here. Now if I'm sort of thinking about symmetry, perhaps maybe I do want a sconce on this side, on this wall here. So hopefully that's going to be enough lighting. I know our bedroom is looking very, very dark. Not sure about having a sconce right over our bedside. I mean, right over the actual bed. Probably a little bit dangerous. So why don't we just get... Look, I know this could be overkill, but maybe we can get a couple of sconces. So our bedroom will be very, very bright, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. So it'll be darker on this side. Do we want a sconce on that side? Well, that's the thing. I mean, I kept saying in the previous episode that I really don't want to sort of go overkill on the lighting, because then we'll find ourselves needing to just continually light all these fires all the time. Let's chuck that back there. Good-o. There's the meat. I was wondering where the meat was, because I thought I had more deer meat than what I had before. So. Alright, let's check out what's going on. Oh. Not supposed to be there. Okay, all of our tin is hopefully smelted. No, we need a little bit more. Need some more coals. Drop that there, and... yeah, I suppose we... oh, here's some wood. I totally forgot that we had some wood over there. Alright, now, trying to think of the next thing to do, and as I said before, I think the next order of things really will be walling off an area for us to designate as a farm area. I mean, we also need an area for, you know, smelting and all that sort of stuff as well, right? So, I'm sort of thinking it doesn't make sense to move forges and kilns and stuff over on this side where we've actually got the workshop nearby. And I think it does make sense to do that. So, yeah, we'll be walling stuff off around this side and walling stuff off around the other side as well. This place is almost feeling like a permanent home, guys, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm prepared to redo all this stuff you know, in subsequent episodes. I know that there's apparently more materials or more newer type of materials that we can try and find as we progress through the game, especially when we get into the plains. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of things you can build, what kind of structures you can end up building with the new materials. Can we crawl in there? No. Oh god. Alright, that was a mistake. Well, why don't we just go inside from this side? We'll fix it from there. Hopefully we can fix it anyway. That's what I need. Alright. We might have to get rid of this piece here. Wide crafting station. Alright. Okay. I feel like we've ended up where we left off, or where we started. Anyway, let's grab the rest of the tin, and at the very least, I want to get this cauldron in before the episode finishes. There we go. Nice. So, can't really make a lot of stuff because we need some connecting sort of bits and pieces. I'm just sort of thinking about how we've set things up here as well. We may have made a mistake here because we need those bits and pieces to be kind of close to the cooking station, don't we? So, I don't know, I might have to spend an episode sort of moving things around. We'll see how we go. Let's see. Can I try this again? And maybe do a little bit better. Oh man. Okay. That did not work. Maybe this has to be the level that we work with. And if that's the case, that's fine. I will need to build some stairs that just go into the house though, because otherwise it'll be very frustrating to get in and out. But yeah, let's get the brick. Brick? Stone. Piece back in. Alright, so... do I want to get rid of some of this? I could. Make it just a little bit wider. And, you know, less death trappy, if that's a word. And also just, you know, give us a little bit more space to work with while we're sort of getting in and out of the house on this side. Okay, so, farmland. I think I'm literally designating this area here as our farmland. There's a matter of keeping pigs as well. I think we'll sort of extend outwards like that. I don't feel like extending further towards the mountain. And this time with the pigs, we're definitely going to have like a fully enclosed pig pen. Okay. Good start. Obviously a lot more work to be done. Just sort of thinking how we're going to incorporate the mountainous area with the actual farm. Okay, and yeah, I think we're probably going to call it an episode here. This is a good start. I don't really want the farm to be too close to the house. Like, it'll probably be a case of us building out a pathway a tiny bit, and then up here we'll start sort of thinking about flattening an entire area so that we can grow stuff. And that way we'll still have a bit of a sort of mountainous area over this side. But yeah, as you can see here, I'm sort of starting to dig towards the inside of the mountain a little bit more so that we can sort of flatten all of this. But yeah, we're going to have to continue that in the next episode because I think this episode's getting quite long. Happy with the progress. Maybe a little bit unhappy about some of the initial decisions I've made, but at least some stuff is moved and we can, you know, start cooking and stuff here. Basic meals only. We're going to have to bring across, you know, all our different fancy tools for making better meals. But for now, I think, you know, our place is looking pretty nice. Lack of decorations and stuff. Our comfort level is still only comfort level 6. So obviously keen on trying to fix that up at some point as well. But yeah, it's going to have to be in future episodes. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. And once again, super thankful for all of you guys who have subscribed. Thank you very much for your support. Stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.